memory of a cave I used to know at home was always in my mind, with its lofty passages, its silence and solitude, its shrouding gloom, its sepulchral echoes, its flitting lights, and more than all, its sudden revelations of branching crevices and corridors where we least expected them.
Welcome to the river country of Mark Twain, and to the Mark Twain Cave. While best known as the cave described in Mark Twain's writings, the story of the cave began long before that of Hannibal's most famous son.
It's getting cold already. It must be inside. From the Mark Twain cave system. I bet you can definitely tell there's a temperature change as you walked in. It's 52 degrees in the cave all year round. That's because of all the limestone around you. Insulates the cave, and it keeps it the same temperature in here, the same no matter what it is outside. And this limestone goes by two different names. We call it Louisiana limestone because it stretches from here to Louisiana, Missouri, which is about 30 miles. And lithographic limestone because it was used in the old lithographic printing process. Now, there's a big color change between the upper and the lower parts of the limestone. See, the upper parts of the limestone have been sandblasted to show its natural color. And the lower parts of the limestone still have all the layers of candle smoke and soot from an explorer's burning their candles. Alright, right now we are in Autograph Alley. Now this is where hundreds of signatures surround us in this one spot. It's actually estimated to be about 250,000 signatures throughout the whole cave. Now, it's actually illegal to write your name on the walls now. And if you were to do that, it would cost you about $1,000 and a year in jail. So I would not recommend it. Now, in 1972, we became a national landmark, and that made it illegal to write your name on the walls or deface the cave in any way. But before then, it was encouraged, and that's why you will see a lot of signatures throughout the tour. Now, there are some pretty old ones, like right here on the right is 1883. And if you're in the back, you'll see that up on the right as you walk. People have used various techniques to sign their name. Some have used candle smoke straight from their candles or lanterns. Some like this. Some have used a mixture of wax, ash, and like black paint. And have made it go on the wall like that right here. And some have just etched your name into the wall with a pen, a knife, or a pencil. Now as we walk this way around the corner, we're going to be passing the post office. Now in the story time of Vicky, that's where the kids would place a slate or a chalkboard in the post office window. And as they entered the cave, they would write their name in. As they exited the cave when they were done playing, they would erase it. If there are any names left on that chalkboard at the end of the day, when they would close the cave up, they would maybe think that there was a child still stuck inside the cave. So they would have it all searched and find that lost kid, but usually it's because they just forgot to erase their name off the board. It was kind of used as a safety system for the kids that would come in and play. Passage in the cave goes on an eighth of a mile in either direction. total a quarter of a mile from end to end. Now, this is also the deepest part of the cave that we are in. Currently, we are 250 feet underground. It probably didn't seem like we walked downwards that much. That's because the hill above us has gotten taller as we walked. If you look above you, you see these spots. Can you guess what might have caused these spots up here?
Water.
Not water.
Dynamite. Bats.
Yes, actually, bats did cause this. Now, we have the three most common bats in this cave are little brown bats, big brown bats, and gray bats. Gray bats aren't as common as the brown bats, but in the tunnel we saw a little brown bat and a big brown bat, I believe. Now, a little brown bat, well, it's fully developed, the size of a grown man's thumb, and 200 can fit into 1 square feet of space. Now, like the alligator, bats would hibernate here for months at a time over the years, and the oils in the skin and feet would react to the limestone, and it would change its color like this. Now these pits you can also see up here is where all the carbon dioxide travels. They breathe out a candle. Now this isn't fully complete darkness, but as the kids went in with their candles, this is kind of what they would see. There's only about a foot or two of visibility in front of them. Now they must have been pretty brave to come in here in the darkness all by themselves. So when Tom and Becky went in, Tom had the idea to bring Becky on his own little tour, because she had a lot of knowledge about the cave at the time. So they grabbed Becky, they grabbed their one little candle, and they went off on their own, away from the big group. So they're exploring with the one little candle throughout the cave. When they enter Grand Avenue, Becky, she gets kind of tired from walking, so she decides to lean up against the wall and stop. Little does she know, this wall is moving. This wall is fuzzy and squeaky. She had leaned against a big wall of bats. She screams, the bats start flying everywhere, and puts out her candle. Oh, there, puts out her candle. This is what they would have saw. Complete and total darkness. It's also the end of her guided tour. The exit is that way. I'm just kidding. If you're in this darkness for about 7 weeks, you would go completely blind. Now that's because your eyes would give up at that point and they would no longer start working. You can't even see your own hand in front of your face. So if you can do an experiment for me, put your thumb on your nose and wiggle your fingers. Sam? If you look in that direction, there's a couple of lights in the back. Over there, that's the light that shines towards the Jesse James room. Now, that is where Jesse James signed his name on the cave wall. We have had 4 experts come in and confirm that was his signature. I can't show it to you because it's about the size of a dollar bill written in pencil. It's very easy smearable. And that back area is more narrow than a lemon squeeze. The signature says Jesse James, September 22nd, 1879. And I have a picture of that signature, blown up in more detail at the end of the tour. You'll see that in the picture frame of the map room. Now I just lit up another light all the way in the back. If you can see that, that is the Dr. Joseph Nash McDowell room. Dr. McDowell was a mad doctor in the 1800s. And his goal was to try to petrify a body.
Building here from the Mark Twain cave. So here we are outside of the Mark Twain cave, where it's cold but sunny and it's not too bad. So you can see there's a hill that you're under. Nice little campground here and park here. Gonna go take old Sargy out for a little walk. There's my little bat. Hey there, birdie. Hey, Sargy. I'm on Lover's Leap, overlooking Hannibal, Missouri.
It's actually a little warmer than it was last year at this time when I was here, because it was like probably like sub-zero at that point. It was really cold then. But now it's only in the 20s probably. I was reading, apparently there's like 8 different places that are called Lover's Leap along the Mississippi, starting here down to like the Ohio, that are similar to this, like a big like limestone formation that sticks up. And it was like, they call it Lover's Leap because there's some Indian legend about like some young girl who didn't want to like marry some guy and then jumped off the cliff, and I don't know, anyway, but there's a lot of places claiming that's where it happened, but if it actually did happen. See the train down there. It's a nice, there's Illinois over there, and there's lots of barges out there. Despite the ice, there's still a lot of these barges out here. Although I guess these ones are just, I guess they must anchor those things out there like when they're not being used, because there's no tugboat. Anyway. What's up, buddy? You want to go back in the car? Okay. Kind of cold out here. Alright, let's go back in the car.
I've never done this before, so this is like awesome.